Let's make a gift card holder. Sometimes giving gift cards is the easy way out. Let's be honest. We don't know what to get someone, we get a gift card. But yet we still want it to feel like it's a personal thing. We want them to know that we do care about them, even though we didn't know what to buy them. So gift card holders are an amazing way to do that, especially when they're handmade. So here I have wood cutouts for one that could be hung on the tree. It makes a beautiful ornament. And then when it's time to give the gift, you've got these handmade, gift that still has the gift card. I think it's just a really cool way of doing it. So to start off with, I'm going to make this more like a silhouette. So I'm going to do my little camel and my wise man all in black, as well as my palm tree and the soil beneath them. I'm really excited about this one. I want to make it like a night sky in the background. It's going to be lots of fun. It's going to turn out so pretty, and it's going to look amazing on the tree until my guests arrive. So I'm just using a little sponge dauber. I bought these off of Amazon. I personally don't recommend them. I'm just using it because I've got a whole bunch of them and I need to use them up, but they are a pain in the butt to wash. So I would much rather see you go out to the dollar store and buy some makeup sponges. I think they work better and they're easier to clean up, or you can just throw them away. But these little fingertips, I got to use them up. So that was done in black, and now my little star is being done in the gold chrome marker, and I love, love, love those. I'll be sure to drop the link for that in the comments. Actually, not in the comments. I'll drop it in the description. And for my background, kind of needed more like a warm, hot pink, or maybe even more of a salmon color, but I didn't have that. So I'm going with what I had. And I've got this pastel pink. I've got a kind of like a burnt orange. And then I've got this bright blue, and it's kind of like, oh my gosh, are these three going to work? But just trust me, it's going to turn out just fine. It's just going to take a little blending. So we're going to start off with the sun coming down, and it's going to leave this pretty pink hue just above the ground line. So we'll start off with that. And I know it's a little hot, but trust the process. Then I'm going to go in and I'm going to add some orange. You can see right there, there's a tiny bit of that pink still on my brush that's coming through. It's kind of muting down that orange a little bit, and that's a good call. Now I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to daub a little extra right at that border between the pink and the orange. And then I'm going to go in and I'm going to pick up some more of that pink and drop that in there as well. Now I'm going to switch out my paintbrush because I have these really thick, dense, super soft, amazing little dauber brushes. I use them for waxes all the time. They also work amazing for blending. So I'm just going to take that area that I applied it a little heavy, and I'm just going to smudge, smudge, smudge. Look at what that does. Isn't that gorgeous? Now I'm not going to wash that brush. I'm going to keep that brush just as it is, set it aside. And now I'm going to go in here and I'm going to lay down a little more orange up at that top. I need just a smidge more. The wood tends to soak in, so you got to remember that it's drying really quickly here. So I want to lay down a little more orange up there because we're going to do some blending up here as well. And then I'm going to pick up that blue. Now, see what happens when I mix that blue with the orange just on my brush. I didn't go mixing it off to the side or anything like that. It's just the two colors on my brush turned it into this really warm green shade. Absolutely gorgeous. Now I'm going to go back with that same brush and I'm going to smudge, smudge, smudge. It's a fun way to do blending. Oh, and it's looking good. Just wait till you get that silhouette over top. It's like, oh. Now I'm going to go in with some blue up at the top there. And I'm sorry that it's a little off camera, but I was busy enjoying the painting process and I kind of forgot about where my camera was angled. And I'm going to take that black, and again, it's got some blue on my brush. Actually, it's got all the shades on that brush. And it's okay because when you look at the midnight sky, it's not like black, black. It's got little hints of other colors quite often. So this is going to work out perfectly. So I'm going to lay down a little more black there. And now I'm going to smudge where my green, my blue, and my black are all joining. Look at that. Oh, it's gorgeous. And just smudge that out. And there is my gorgeous sunset. Now, I'm going to go in with my favorite stick fast glue. If you're buying stick fast glue, make sure you buy it thick. The thin and the medium both will run out like water, and you will seriously regret that. And how do I know? Let's not talk about it. Stick fast thick is the way to go if you're going to use stick fast. However, if you don't have stick fast, that's okay. You can use Elaine's tacky glue. You can use wood glue. There's so many different glues that'll work for wood. This just happens to be my favorite, especially when I'm doing lives, because it literally sticks down within seconds, and then I can hold it up and show everybody what I'm doing. I'm going to press that down into place. There's a little light spots there that I don't know if it was just I nicked it on something, or maybe I had a tinge of different color on my finger and touched it, but I'm just going to touch it up with a little black paint there. Perfect. All right, let's stick down that star next. I'm at the end of the bottle, can you tell? There's like, I don't know, maybe not even, maybe a 16th of the bottle in there, but I don't want to waste it. The stuff's too good. I got to learn to store that on its side now. All right, and then we'll just set that star into place. Oh my gosh, that gold star just looks beautiful. Now, I'm having a problem here. I don't know what color to paint these. I thought about the pink, I thought about the orange, I thought about the black, and then I'm like, oh, I don't know. So I guess the only color that kind of makes sense to me is to go in with the gold marker. I thought about black. It would look really sharp, but then I have to go back in and I'm going to have to trace out those words with white or gold or something like that to make them pop. So I'm going to try it with the gold. If I don't like it, I can paint over it. And we'll just see how it goes. But as I'm doing this, let me know, what color would you be painting those words? Any ideas? If it was you, what color would you be painting those? I'm going to stick fast the back and put it into place. And as I do that, I'm like, oh man, do you see the issue? I forgot to paint this little bottom area right down there. So I'm going to grab some black and I'm just going to touch up that very little bottom area. I'm still not sure about this gold though. Let's see how it goes. What do you think? Kind of ties in with the star nicely. So one thing that's nice about using Posca markers or even these chrome markers is as long as you're not like letting the paint pour out of the marker and it's not pooling on it, just going over it nice and lightly, you can still see all those score lines and you don't have to mess with them. It still looks perfect. Wise men still seek him. This is going to look so pretty on the tree, by the way. So, gold for the win, yes or no? Let's make sure we just get that into place. It kind of bumps up against the top of the palm tree there. And I just got to make sure it's level. Yeah, I think that'll work. Okay, and we'll just press it into place. Okay, now the back of it, I don't like to leave it unfinished on the back, especially with these, because you know they're going to be flipping it over to pull out the gift card, right? So let's tidy that up. So I'm going to take some of this black and blue that's kind of mixed together here. I'm running out of black, and I think I'll just add some more blue in there too. There we go. That's looking good. Okay, now I don't have to go all the way to the bottom because this other piece here that holds the card, it's going to cover that up. So why waste the paint? And second of all, if you get too much paint down in there, your gift card might not slide in there as nicely. So I like to kind of leave some raw wood back there. Then I'm just going to go over this and blend in that black and blue. Give me a nice night sky color. Oh my gosh, it looks gorgeous. What do you think? I hope you enjoyed this, and make sure that you come back, hit the subscribe button. Don't forget that notification bell, and we'll see you again soon.